Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the beautiful words of the Meishiv Nefesh, and today is the last teaching that we have in this chapter, all about Simcha, about how to increase and to garner our happiness in life for the life of Torah and Mitzvos that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us. And we'll conclude with an idea brought down by Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, who was one of the greatest leaders of Torah Jewry in his generation, who passed away about 25 years ago. Once a very simple Jew came to Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach and he asked him the following question. What does it mean when Chazal teach us HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to bring merits to the Jewish people? Therefore, he increased the amount of Torah and mitzvahs that he has given to us. Which means he could have given us 1, 2, maybe 10 mitzvahs that we have to keep. Instead, he gave us 613. And of course, within those 613, there's many, many hundreds of other mitzvahs that come along. Why did Hashem do so much? Hari Adarab, this man asked, it's the opposite. It makes our lives more difficult, and the Torah weighs down upon us by giving us myriads of halachas and laws that we have to keep. And that's what the man was asking him. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to give us merits, why did he make our life so difficult with all of the mitzvahs that he has imparted upon us? Make it a little bit easier to be meritorious. Meishiv Rabbeinu b'mesig sichai. And Rav Shlomo Zalman answered him in the sweetness of his speech. He's beinena, you should take a look. Harechelik nichba b'mitzvahs Hashem, a portion of the mitzvahs that Hashem has given us, they are actions that anyway a person is going to be involved in. Person puts on their shoes. Every person puts on their shoes one after the other in the morning when they get dressed. However, but Hashem in His kindness, Zikes Amosh Yikaim Bekach Mitzvahs Hayidei Agdamas Hayamim Beneilo Vasmo Bikshira. HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, you're putting on shoes, let's take a mundane action that you have to do, and let's elevate it to Kedusha, to holiness. You put on your right, then you put on your left, you tie the left, and then you tie the right. And there's many actions and activities that HaKadosh Baruch Hu said are mitzvahs, that's no tircha, it's no trouble at all for a person. Ela adarab, it's just the opposite. Alav rak lahoisiv kavana l'shem mitzvah. Do an action, a physical deed, have kavana, intention that you're doing it for the sake of the mitzvah, ukvar zeiche behem beschar lo'elam haba, and with that simple kavana intention that you're going to have, you will inherit the world to come. Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach would constantly inspire his students along these lines. You have so many things that you are accustomed to doing. All you have to do, put into your heart that you're doing it for the sake of the mitzvah itself. Like when you pay a worker for the job that they've done. You should have in mind when you're giving over the money, you're going to pay the guy anyway. Have in mind, I'm fulfilling the mitzvah of paying a worker on the day that he deserves his payment. The Ashrei Hasamar Chaysav, happy and fortunate is the one who places his pathways, and he puts his heart into all of these actions and pu'ulos, deeds that he's doing. You'll take a look over there at the words of Shlomo Zalman Auerbach and see how much he said in the littlest of actions that a person does, if you have the right kavanah, the right intention. So you fulfill great mitzvahs in the eyes of Hashem. and you inherit worlds and worlds and worlds of reward and bracha and kedusha and your connection with Hashem. Said Rav Shlomo Zalman to this man, so what are you complaining about? Why are you upset that Hashem gave us so many mitzvahs? Anyway, so many of the things that we do, which are natural that we have to do, Hashem converted them into a mitzvah opportunity, and through that you receive reward, and through that you get your great connection to Hashem. And a person thinks like this all day long. He looks at the littlest things that he does, and he realizes that in so many things he's able to be Mekayim, to fulfill mitzvahs. What greater simcha, what greater joy could there be for a person when he realizes from morning till night he is surrounded by a world of mitzvahs, and each one of those that he does and he completes and he performs just brings him closer and closer and closer to our Father in heaven, Avinu Shebashamayim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In this way we can walk around with simcha, we can be happy all day long. So Yasher Kayach for all of the weeks that we've been learning this chapter of Simcha. We will start Be'ez Hashem tomorrow, a new chapter in the Meishiv Nefesh, as we continue to go further in the pathways of Avodas Hashem. All the best.